before that first down play. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. This one from 42 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A play fake now hurts to throw. It is caught left side.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. The former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down coming. They go to Barkley again. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Browns getting their offense out there. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Watson. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Foreman running between the tackles. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They manage just 1 yard there. It's going to be 4th and 9. The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that brings up 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. First and 10 from the 41.